Welcome, Gunrunner.
Hello everybody, Kieran aka The Lad here, and I have got a nice little review for you, and this was something quite unexpected, but it's a result of Christmas and all that. It would have been quite a nice video to have up before Christmas, but there we go. It's something that I'm probably all of you were expecting to see on my channel at some point, and I don't like to disappoint you, so here it is. It's the new Retro Handheld Console, Atari 2600 one, from Blaze, aka Funstock, and Atari. So this is kind of an exclusive thing to Funstock. It's a product that was made for them, as opposed to the flashback handheld, which was originated from obviously At Games in the US and then was distributed by them over here. This is their own stab at producing a handheld Atari 2600, and it's quite a bit different to the flashback handheld, as you'll see. So let's first of all, I just want to show you this because I think it's pretty damn cool. But in the box there was these lovely postcards. So there's Centipede, Missile Command there. There's nothing on the back of them, they're just blank, but you could put them all in a nice frame. Battlezone, which was strange to see because Atari don't own Battlezone anymore. It's owned by Rebellion, so that's why you don't see Battlezone on these handhelds or anything like that anymore. And obviously Asteroids, but it was strange to see. Yeah, so it's strange to see Battlezone, given that they don't own that game anymore. Perhaps Tempest might have been a better choice, or Crystal Castles for that one, but still quite cool to see. And also in the package were these two coins. Hopefully you can see well enough there. So it's Centipede and the Atari logo on the other, 1972, and I found it obviously. So there's two of those in there, and they're rather nice little thing, especially if you collect coins. So let's have a look what's inside the box. I'll try and do it on camera. So you open it and there we go, this kind of little wood grain beauty, and there's some other little bits that are inside. I don't really do unboxings, as you know, but it's just first shown by Blaze and just showing some other stuff that you can buy from, like t-shirts and mugs and those joysticks you plug into the TV and stuff. A very kind of brief instruction leaflet, and this little thing was actually stuck to the screen, which is obviously the title screen of Centipede, so that was in there as well. Let's close that box up. It's a lovely little box, really small box. It's very unusual to find something that small actually as a box for something. So here's the handheld itself. You can see they went for a design to make it look like the classic Atari Woody. That bit sticks out, as you can see, it kind of raised slightly. They've kind of tried to copy some of the angular lines of it. Along the top we've got AV outs, plug into TV, headphone, on off, volume, focus, camera please. The back, so your battery compartment, your nice Atari logo, and that's about it really. Now something I'm going to point out straight away when I show you the back is, yeah, it takes batteries. That is 100% correct. Not a power pack that can be recharged like just about every other handheld in existence right these days. It actually takes batteries, old school, like an Atari Lynx or something. And now you can see the reflection of the box of chocolates I'm sitting this on. But yeah, it actually takes batteries. Can you believe it takes that batteries? Yeah. I am stunned because I didn't realise that there was still anything that took batteries. There is no power socket at all. So the only way to play it is by putting in AAA's. And yeah, so if you like old school handhelds that just guzzle batteries, then there you go. They've kept it authentic. Now this thing here isn't such a joypad. It's got a cross between a joypad and a stick, as you can see. It's raised up like a giant fire button, but you can angle it around. It actually works exceedingly well. So let's have a look at the games you get on it while I've got it on. So Tic-Tac-Toe Adventure, SC Battle Asteroids Blackjack, Bowling Breakout, Canyon Bomber, Casino Centipede, Sex Atari Crystal Castles, Demons to Diamonds, Desert Falcon Dodgem, Double Dunk, Fun with Numbers, Golf Gravitor Haunted House, Home Run Human Cannibal Maze Craze, Millipede Miniature Golf, Missile Command Night Driver Off the Wall Video Olympics Quad Run, Radar Lock Real Sports Football, Real Sports Tennis, Focus, Real Sports Volleyball, Sprint Master, Super Football, Steeplechase, Stellar Track, Street Racer, Submarine Commander, Super Baseball, Super Breakout, Sword Quest Earthworld, Sword Quest Farworld, Sword Quest Waterworld, Tempest, Prototype, Video Checkers, Video Chess, Video Pinball, Yar's Revenge. Now let's address the elephant in the room of this game. The game is pretty decent. It's not that much different to that's what's appeared on the flashback systems, actually, apart from the selection of games that comes on the flashback handheld is tons better, even if you exclude the fact that the flashback handheld can take SD cards, which this can't. Again, another big flaw actually with this is the fact that you can't use SD cards with it. But there is no Solaris. Why on earth is there no Solaris? Why does it not include, in my opinion, the best game on the 2600? There is no external licensing problems at all with Solaris. It's included on the flashback handheld. So why is there no Solaris? I can't believe some of the dross they've put on here. Fun with Numbers, I'm Looking at You, for example, yet no Solaris. Supposed to be thankful there's no Math Grand Prix, because that's another one that usually finds its way onto these and it's not there, which is good. But yeah, there's quite a lot of games that they probably could have included that didn't. You know, Championship Soccer is another one that springs to mind that's not on here. That from the early 2600 games, there's Basketball's not on here, which is obviously the one that famously was in Airplane. But those aren't the greatest games, whereas Solaris is just amazing, but it's not on here. No Solaris. I don't think there's any Secret Quest either, which is another one that, yeah, see, no Secret Quest. That should have been on here. I can't believe that's not on here. Absolutely crazy. Two of the 2600's best games there, but especially Solaris, I'm just baffled by the reason. I can't understand any reason why it wouldn't have been included, because it includes Radar Lock, which uses the same engine, same cartridge size. Not on here. No Fatal Run either, actually. I've just noticed there's another one that's missing. So from the later days of the 2600, which is, again, a really good game. So there's a few notable exceptions, but mainly Solaris. So there we go. We've got select buttons. We've got A and B buttons. Volume on the top. There's no difficulty switches, though, so I'm not sure how they work. There must be an option to do them, because there doesn't seem to be any difficulty switches, which there is on the flashback handheld. So it's funny how I feel about this. I mean, I'll show you a game working, but it's Millipede, because there's so many good things about it, but then there's so many things that let it down. So there you go, you can hear it. The sound's a bit tinny. It's not the best. But it's reasonable enough, I suppose. The emulation's good, but you'd expect it to be, you know, because at the end of the day it's only the 2600. It's hard to play through a camera, but you can kind of see the select and start resets it, by the way, just thought I'd show you that. But you can kind of see what it's about. Tell you what I'll put on, actually, it's got music. There we go. We'll just put it for the title screen more than anything. I remember thinking this music was so cool when I had this game out back when I was a kid. Me and my brother used to play to death. We absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great game. Yeah. So yeah, good points. It looks lovely, doesn't it? I mean, look at it. It's a thing of beauty. The design is absolutely wonderful. The real only downside with the design is these sharp corners that actually do, after you've been playing it a while, they dig into your hand quite a bit, and they should have rounded them like the top, to be honest. I think that was yeah, not the greatest. They are pretty damn sharp. Not sharp enough to cut bacon with. Shout out to my good friends Larry and Octavius there, but yeah, they're pretty sharp. This is lovely. The buttons are lovely. All this is great. These are lovely. Look like they're metal. They're not. They look like they are though. Just yeah, odd little things that let it down. The fact that it takes old school batteries. The game selection could have been better. It's missing some really important titles for me, like the fact that Solaris is not on there is a big one. No difficulty switches, which is another strange thing, and a lot of people will, you know, be annoyed by the lack of an SD card. Something that would have been really, you know, simple to put on. I suppose one good thing is that they are cheap, so they don't cost a lot to buy. I think they can be had for about 30-40 quid at the moment, so you know they're pretty cheap to pick up. But I guess if you really are massively into Atari, then you might like it for the looks. But if you just want a handheld to play Atari 2600 games, then you're going to be much better off with the flashback, because it has the better game selection. It has an SD card feature, and yeah, other little things. I'll also mention, actually, I didn't mention paddle games, because I'm sure people are asking if this can be turned like a paddle. No, it can't be turned like a paddle. So paddle games, you do have to put up with playing them like a joypad, which doesn't work particularly well. Yeah, that's it really. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag. It has its good points, it has its bad points, and that's about it really. That's my look at the Retro Handheld Console Atari 2600 version from Blaze and Funstock. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again for another video very soon. Bye bye.